He did not treat Lolo badly. Yes, they had a bad divorce. All divorces are bad. I mean, is the world this stupid? I'm reading all these comments about Sanjay was a womanizer, Sanjay was this. Firstly, he's gone. Respect him. If these people think we don't know our own blood, think again. Just because you've been with someone 7 years, you cannot erase normal habits that we have grown up with. My brother led the family legacy. He did not create it. He is not the one who created. And for her to be walking around representing our family, shame on her.
There was this post about doing a Shanti Havan.
One of the bloodline for the first time was at a Sona Diwali Puja. I want to throw up when I see stuff like it. Makes me sick. Absolutely. It's our estate. Yeah. You're telling us to sign an NDA for our own estate. Wow, this is the new India. This is pure robbery. This is what you call major theft. This is what you call major fraud. And this country needs to wake up and see it. You know, my mother, she says to me, before I die, please get everything back home. This is our inheritance. This is my kids' inheritance. It is not Priya's. I will fight this till the end.
Hi, this is Pooja. Families are meant to be held together by love, not pulled apart by legacies, wills, and courtroom battles. But sometimes, when grief collides with inheritance, what remains isn't just property, it's pain. Children left to fight not only for what's theirs, but for what's right. In this deeply personal episode of InControversial, we step away from the noise to explore the story behind the headlines of a family torn between love and legacy. Joining me today is Mandhira Kapur Smith, sister of the late Sunjay Kapur, a man remembered for his business brilliance, his charm, and above all, his devotion to those he loved. For the first time, she opens up not as a name in the papers, but as a sister, a daughter, and a woman trying to find peace in the aftermath of loss and in all the deceit that comes along its way. How have you been over the last couple of months, personally, emotionally?
I think it's a roller coaster because I think I've not been able to grieve as yet. And I think it hits me every once in a while. It's more about we've been battling in courts and it's just been looking after my mom, making sure she's actually in complete shock and going through severe grief. And she's not really, no, I don't think any of us have really acknowledged that my brother's gone. I think it's just, we know it's happened. I don't think we've had the time and space to acknowledge it. But every once in a while, it really hits me hard and I break down and it takes me at least a day to get over because I think when I can talk about it and it seems like it's not my life. But when it hits this is my life and I'm never going to have closure with my brother.
Yeah.
I think that's the pain, which is so deep for me. We didn't really get over dad and it's been 10 years and for this to happen. And now both the men in our lives have gone. We've not got dad or my brother left. It's a bit strange even saying it out aloud. It doesn't feel real, but I guess it is.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the post that you put out just a few weeks ago. I think it was the end of October.
Yeah, that was a day that just broke me beyond words. And I actually had 2-3 people funnily, it was the day that they decided to call me and I just couldn't talk. Someone was talking about the polo field and him, the whole thing that happened and I couldn't handle it. It just broke me.
And how is mom doing in all of this?
She's not acknowledged that he's gone. I think she knows he's gone. She's aware. She keeps saying to me, I want my house back. I want what dad and me built. I want the company back. Get me everything back. It belongs to us. It belonged to your father. It belongs to me. Imagine waking up one morning and having nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing to your name. I mean, it's very easy for the world to sit and, I keep reading these comments on the posts that are posted where people are they don't seem human. You're talking about, this is the third wife, she deserves. No one was cutting her off.
Yeah.
The fact is, there is a family here. There is a family which there were 5 of us who built this with dad. We watched dad build it.
Yeah.
We watched mom sit and build a house. You can't cut us off. You are the third wife. You have been married for 7 years. My father never met you. There was no such love and my brother did not create this wealth. I'm going to say it again and again. This was created by my father. No human being in 10 years can create this kind of wealth. It's because of what my father created.
Yeah.
That belongs to my mother. So one day, my mother is woken up, not only lost her son, lost everything that our family has lost, everything we know.
Yeah.
So, for comments of now with the court case with the kids, they're going after the kids. Leave them alone. They're kids. They've lost their father. Does the world even know what they're going through?
Mm.
Their father was so close to them. The comments are nasty as of on Lolo, who is what? She's a brilliant mother. She's not asking for anything for herself.
Yeah.
I'm being called greedy. It's my father. It's my inheritance.
Yeah.
How has this woman walked away in 7 years with everything? My mother has nothing. Forget us. My mother has nothing. And this girl is not greedy at all, who has walked in with everything the family owns, but everyone else in the family are greedy.
I saw the 25 years commemorative book of Sona Comstar, and I read that little piece where it's written how the house at Rajokri was built.
I suggest you go back and read what Priya has written about knowing my father-in-law, the little time she knew her father-in-law, which is a load of shit.
Yeah.
My father never met her. I'm sorry I'm bringing this up because you brought up the book. But yeah, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, but no, he talks about how the house at Rajokri came about. He
Yeah.
withdrew his funds from the Provident Fund, and your mother single-handedly, like you say, literally built that home brick
Pooja
by
sat
brick.
under a tree.
Yes.
It was summer. We used to go drive there and meet her. She used to be sitting while the labor was taking a nap. That woman did not leave. She built that house brick by brick.
Yeah.
Today, she cannot even enter it. It doesn't belong to her.
I mean, it's gut-wrenching to think that today she's been rendered homeless from a
Where
home
is the
she built.
justice? Because I'm a girl and I'm fighting this, there's an issue. I don't think if I was a boy and I'd be fighting this, everyone would say, look how he's looking after his mother.
Yeah.
But it's because it's me, I'm greedy. I'm hearing stuff about how I was given a company which I've driven to the ground. No, I wasn't given a company. That was out of my money I built. I
Yeah.
haven't driven it to the ground. It's still functional. So,
Yeah.
all this rubbish that people make up, it's exhausting that nobody is seeing. Well, a lot of people are not seeing the reality. And, God forbid this happens in your own house. It'll be a slap in your face.
Yeah. But if I may ask about the will, particularly Mandira, I mean, right from the first day, there is so much secrecy around this will. I mean, first the NDA.
There's secrecy
I mean,
about everything.
who gets families to sign NDAs, right?
Listen,
What
I want to
is there
ask
in
you a
that will
question.
that she's
From
been so secretive about?
from day one, the only thing I've said again and again is show us everything. What are you hiding?
Yeah.
My mother does not know what she signed after my brother passed away.
Yeah.
Locked behind doors. We don't know anything that has happened while my brother and me didn't talk for 4 years. Now I'm beginning to think maybe there was a bigger scheme that she has plotted. Because how the hell have I been cut off the family for 4 years and all this has happened? I mean, none of it is making sense to me about what has gone on since 2017, since this woman got married and came into our house.
Yeah.
I mean, exactly. Who signs an NDA for a will? Who hides and close envelope and who does that
I mean,
crap?
in a court to ask for a sealed cover and this confidentiality club. I mean,
It's
these are
mad.
unprecedented things, right?
I'm sorry, it is mad. And for the fact that my mother was not informed there's a will,
Yeah.
they are treating my sister and me like we're bloody outsiders. We're not being told any. We're like, it's not our brother who's gone. She has been here 7 years. I've been here, what, 50 years?
Yeah.
You're telling me I have nothing to do with my brother? I have no right to know anything about my brother because we didn't talk for 4 years. I mean, what world is this normal in?
But
Do you
tell
think
me,
anyone's going to take away my childhood, my sister's childhood, my mother raising her son from us because you've been married for 7 years? You think you know better? That you've not even told my mother there's a will. You have called the kids in Lolo. You've not told my mother once there's a will.
that's what I wanted to ask. Does your mother believe that Sanjay, her son, or as you as your brother, who's Ivy League studied, would he ever write a document like that, which is
Not
fraught
a
with
chance
mistakes?
in hell. Not a chance in hell. And this is what I'm trying to say. If these people think we don't know our own blood, think again. Just because you've been with someone 7 years, you cannot erase normal habits that we have grown up with. Nobody changes so drastically to be another person within 7 years.
Spelling mistakes, the wrong use of pronouns.
Listen, my brother was a very particular human being. There is no way that he would have let his son's spelling mistake slide. He doesn't know his kid's home address. I mean, come on.
And signing off as a testatrix, which is what a female writer would have written and signed off.
Listen, nothing about this is normal, and that's why I guess it had to be in a sealed envelope with NDAs.
But also that, I mean, last week's court hearings, I came across some of the court jottings, and it seems that the defendants, Priya Kapur and Camp, have refused and objected to a forensic audit of the will.
Yes,
by
of course they have.
Jethmalani.
Why isn't this adding up for the world? You wanted NDA, you wanted in a sealed envelope, and now you don't want a forensic. What are you hiding? How many games are we going to play to get to the bottom of that this family has been ripped of everything? This is my father's hard-earned money. This is came to our family. My brother led the family legacy. He did not create it. He is not the one who created. And for her to be walking around representing our family, shame on her. Shame on this woman to think that she can come home while my mother is alive and do this to this family. Shame on her.
Yeah. And isn't it odd that she was in fact removed from the board of AIPL back in May 2023? And very conveniently, in May 2025, she's back on the board and she's appointed to various.
Would I hear the whispers going around? You'll understand what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean, the whispers are very clear that there was problems in the marriage. So obviously, which have not come to light. We've heard they were going for counseling from not one source, from many sources. So there's a reason she was removed.
Yeah.
No one from a decent family would be like, cut everyone off and walk off with everything and leave everyone high and dry.
Yeah.
It's mental. And this whole thing about giving his kids this huge amount of money, no, they're in shares. This was coming to all the 6 grandkids, now 7. So don't act like you are nobody to give. This is what my father wanted done.
You are handling the estate, which you have very conveniently sort of written to yourself and taken control of. Are you fulfilling the responsibilities of the estate? I mean, the kids' tuition fees have not been paid.
It gets me really angry because, again, she's nobody to handle anything for this family.
Yeah.
She is nobody to handle anything for this family. The fact that she thinks she is, think as long as you want, because your time's going to be short-lived. As far as I go, I'm going to fight this till the end. Who is she not to pay the tuition fees, dude?
Yeah.
It's not her money that she's claimed it. This is pure robbery. This is what you call major theft. This is what you call major fraud. And this country needs to wake up and see it. If anyone stands by this, again, I'm going to say shame on them. This is why there should be a law passed, Justice for Rani, which is about elder people being able to take everything back. If they've not even known whatever's been done, she's still asking, why is everything so hidden? Why, if you've done nothing wrong, Pooja, why is it not coming out? Why have you hidden the will? Why have you hidden the assets also in seal cover? What is the nonsense?
So has mom still not been given a copy of the will?
No, we have through the court.
Yeah.
Not through Priya.
Yeah.
We asked for it through court. We didn't sign an NDA for it. I mean, it's my brother's will.
Absolutely.
It's our estate.
Yeah.
You're telling us to sign an NDA for our own estate. Wow. This is the new India. New Gen Z, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, as Justice Jyoti Singh rightly pointed out, this document has no sort of inputs from the person himself. There is no remarks,
honestly,
no edits,
when I
no
heard
comments.
that, I froze, because I keep saying that I believe in the justice system of India. And you know what? This is proof to me that the justice system is real. It's real, and it is going to give my mother justice.
Yeah.
The fact is, you can't put in 80. My mother, she says to me, before I die, please get everything back home. Sapphira has been called the daughter. Samira is the daughter, not Sapphira.
Yeah.
Samira is the daughter. Sapphira is the step. Listen, I'm married. My husband has 2 stepchildren, which are my children. He's not going to call them his children. They're stepchildren. Their father is alive.
Yeah.
The fact is, Sapphira's father is alive. How are you even doing this to that family? I mean, my husband's never going to say, oh, these are my children. They're stepchildren. Call them what they are. Nobody's denying that my brother didn't love her. Or nobody's denying. We treated her like family.
Yeah.
Don't take over when Samira is there. Don't Sapphira the daughter it, please.
Yeah.
She is the stepdaughter. Leave her there.
And there was, in fact, in a podcast earlier this year where she talked about them being this
Oh.
beautiful blended family.
I have to tell you, I've not been able to watch that podcast because it gets under my skin.
Yeah.
I've been told about this blended family rubbish. Let's call it what it is. Where's the blended family now?
Yeah, I mean,
Suddenly it's
very clearly
disappeared.
you treated them with deceit and
No, what blended? Where is the blended family? Forget blended family. My own mother doesn't have a roof. What blended family rubbish are you talking about? I mean, honestly, they should take that podcast off, or she should have it removed by her PR. You're making a fool of yourself. Where is the blended family? You're depriving his own kids of what is his. You're depriving the whole family. You have stolen from our family. You have stolen. This is ours. It doesn't belong to you that you're claiming it. Like, what have you done? Gotten married? I mean, seriously, had a child and it's all yours now. So my mother, who's alive, who's got 3 kids, stayed in a marriage for what, 40 plus years, where you didn't even, you made it 7 years, and this is your second marriage, and you have claimed everything. Yeah, everyone should get married like this, yeah? Everyone go get married, have a baby, and chalo, it's all yours.
I mean, as much as it is justice for Rani and fight for, the rights of aged parents, it is also fight for the inheritance rights of kids, more so kids coming from
Listen,
blended families.
Pooja, I want everyone to know, you can call me greedy, you can call my sister greedy, you can call my mother whatever you want. This is our inheritance. This is my kids' inheritance. It is not Priya's. It is not the Sachdevs. Yes, Azaris is a part of our family, but everywhere we're just seeing their family. It is not their families. What have they done? Just got married? Manipulated this situation? That does not make it yours. My father worked a lifetime not to look after Priya and her family, to look after me and my family, my sister, her family, my brother, his family, and first, before everyone, my mother. Not Priya, who he couldn't stand, who he never met, who he did not want in part of our family. And if she thinks she can walk away with everything, again, I'm going to say, I will fight this till the end. I will not let her take my father's legacy away.
I'm glad you mentioned that, your father and Priya had not met or did not have a great equation. He couldn't
Great
stand
equation.
up.
My father didn't want her in our lives.
And what was mom's equation like
You
with?
know, sadly, Pooja, I am the one who had a chat with my father for Priya. Because what she showed before she was married to my brother, is completely changed after marriage. I am the one who said to dad, if he is happy, let him be. I feel like a fool to have done that. I feel for a fool not to have stood by my sister-in-law, Lolo, not Priya. I feel angry at myself that I did that to Lolo and allowed Priya in, but Priya showed us such a pretty picture. But the reality was far from it. There was a fight in my house one day with my dad and my brother, where my dad very clearly told him in Delhi. But he said to her, I will never look at her. I never want her around me. She's not welcome into my house. Today, you've taken over the damn house. The same house my father didn't want you to step foot into. My mother was nice enough to allow you to step foot into it. And now you've taken it over. How dare you?
There was this post about doing a Shanti Havan and a beautifully choreographed and sort of voiceover.
Yeah, someone sent me that. It's.
I mean, it must be gut
I
wrenching
want
to
to
think.
throw up when I see stuff like that. Not one of the bloodline for the first time was at a Sona Diwali Puja. I want to throw up when I see stuff like it. Makes me sick that this woman is going in front of God and doing this. Again, shame on her and her family. But you know what? God is watching. And so is my brother, and so is my father. And justice will be done. Listen, suddenly there are glasses, there's this whole look. Please try someone else, not me.
And, isn't it odd that Mr. Dinesh and Mr. Nitin, who have been employees of Sona Comstar for so long, but there are mails and court papers where your mother is trying to reach out to them, but they're just not responding. They're not
It's
sharing
a joke.
documents.
It's a joke. This is pure harassment. It's a joke what they are doing. They all know what they're playing at. They're all little Priya's puppets. Wait till the string breaks. Let's see what happens. Those 2 kids don't deserve any of this. Any of this. You know the pain they are going through? They've lost their best friend. They've lost their, I don't think anyone realizes what this family has lost. Besides, after dad, he was a man of the house.
Have you spoken to the kids?
Listen, we're all in touch. We're again, we never, I've always said that we've always been a family. Her whole blended family rubbish can go her direction. My mother's always been in touch with her grandkids. We've always been in touch. I'm
I mean,
always
you've
in
been
touch with
very vocal
Lolo.
in saying that Lolo's practically grown up in this house. They've been
Lolo is not
childhood friends.
practically, she has. We've done every summer we used to go away. She was my best friend. She was like my best man at my first wedding. Lolo and me have been that.
Yeah.
So the thing is,
And she's
Lolo and
very sort of
my brother got together on my
gracefully
honeymoon.
and she's
No, but
very
Lolo and my
gracefully.
brother got together on my honeymoon. Please understand. The thing is, we are a family. Her blended family rubbish has come in later. We've always been a family. After dad, also, we went on a holiday every year together while dad was alive. After dad, we did that. We had the Sampat part. We've all that is gone after this marriage has happened. So now she's decided it's a blended family. We were always one family. I don't know about blended, but we were one family. This whole blended word I've not understood, but anyway.
In your mind, how do you think his estate should be divided?
Okay, firstly, it's dad's estate, and that's mum's decision. So that already was a plan that dad had already made. It is not our decision to make. It's not mom. Mom has made that decision with her husband while he was alive. So it is not my brother's estate, it's dad's estate, which has to be divided how dad wanted it divided, which mom and him have spoken about, which she will divide how she needs to.
So then that's taking into consideration that, of course, this will is completely disputed and fabricated, and that, in fact, Sanjay died intestate then?
Of course, it's fabricated. For me, it's 100% fabricated.
Yeah.
And, the thing is that I don't think anyone with their right mind who looks at it will say it's not. So I don't even understand this court case because it's an open and shut as far as we're concerned. You can argue till Pooja, honest to God, you tell me. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you the same question. What is your response?
I mean, I think it reeks of ill intent. It reeks of mistakes from everything that's out there in the public domain, in published reports, news reports. I mean, the mistakes. It's.
So let me ask you a question, Pooja. Let me turn the podcast. Had you been sitting in my shoes, what would you be thinking?
I think what you're doing is absolutely right, Mandhira. As a loving daughter, as a caring sister, you're fighting for the rights of your mother, you're fighting for the rights of the children of your brother. They are his firstborn kids. It's a no-brainer.
So why do we get comments of us being greedy and poor Priya and Karishma did this and by the way, that whole rubbish about him while she was on their honeymoon selling him and all this shit is all rubbish. I mean, is the world this stupid? I'm reading all these comments about Sanjay was a womanizer, Sanjay was this. Firstly, he's gone. Respect him. Secondly, everybody, including Priya, knew what he was. He's never hidden it. He never did. So all of you get off the conversation. He was never quiet about who he was and what he was. Thirdly, he did not treat Lolo badly. Yes, they had a bad divorce. All divorces are bad. Show me one divorce unless both couples are having an affair where they leave amicably. Even I've had a bad divorce. So please, let's not go on the rubbish that people want to talk and malign people. I think I can't say the word, hold it together,
Yeah.
be human and stand by what's right and stop maligning the kids, the ex-wife, the mother, the sisters. Use your brains, put yourself in my shoes and tell me what you would do. It's so easy to point fingers. It's so tough to take a stand. And the will is made in 2025 and he passes 2 months after that. All good. They are nothing absurd. Everything's been left to her. Mother, sisters, grandkids, everyone sit on the side. The queen has come in. I would want to know what the blended family's daughter's father has to say about all this. Why don't you get him on? Let's ask them what they sing about her dropping Chatwal to be Kapur to do all this. Let's ask them. I'm sure they can't be happy. And no one's questioning her second marriage, first marriage also. One daughter is sole heir of everything. Second marriage, son is sole heir. No pattern here at all. Nothing. All normal.
Where do you see your family going from here, Mandhira? Is there scope for any reconciliation?
Listen, I'll tell you one thing, Pooja. Forget me. As far as my mother and my sister go, if she brings everything to the table of everything my mother has signed, and they've said this, my sister said this plenty of times. If no one will talk to me from her side, which is fine, I have no intention to. As far as my sister goes, if everything is shown to my sister and our lawyers, which was signed post 2017, post her coming into the family, everything is shown to us, they will sit on the table. And then there can be some way forward. Don't ask me personally. I've got too much anger in me.
When you talk to Samaira and Kian, do you tell them about their father? Why this
We are,
fight? Why the fight for their justice?
Samira's in boarding school. Kian, I met them before they left when I was in India. Mom and Didi meet them very often right now. Your heart goes out to them. Yeah? I can tell you, when, as you see them and the pain is much deeper than I would ever have for my brother or even my mother, to be honest. My mother has a deep pain, but when you see those kids, that's a different kind of pain. And it's a horrible, horrible pain.
I said Lolo's maintained a really dignified silence through all of this, but I think it was downright crass to be sharing details of a private divorce settlement.
I mean, that was, but then you see the person who's doing it is that quality, no? Why would you bring someone's divorce to court? Should we bring the Chatwal divorce out and bring it to court? I mean, why didn't she put her own divorce in then? Why is she hiding? But then with her life, everything's hidden. Everything's a secret.
Yeah.
Everyone else's life has to be exposed, but Priya's life is a secret. The will, the assets, the everything. Let's see her divorce. I want to see the Chatwal divorce paper. Someone needs to give us that. Yeah, let's bring it out. You've thrown Lolo's in, but my brother's. You've insulted my brother after he's gone You think my brother would have exposed something like this? You have no respect for anyone.
Yeah.
But you think you're dignified, Chaluji. I think she needs to look the dictionary for dignified.
If you could talk to your brother for one last time, Mandhira, what would you say?
I talk to him every day, Pooja. I talk to my dad and my brother every day. There will never be a last time for me. I talk to them every day. And they come through for me every day. I haven't got the strength I've got because I've got it from them. I'm telling you, I've never felt more like a son than I do now. I've never felt more responsible for an entire family, my family now, than I do today. And I will fight for this family tooth and nail, and they will make sure I do. Nobody is going to take this away from us.
Well, you fight the good fight, my dear.
And you know what? Hopefully, we will have enough support from everyone praying for this family. And I hope your viewers pray for our family to fight this and make sure my mother gets everything while she's alive and can enjoy it. And I hope this country prays and the world prays for our family to give my mother back her peace of mind.
Well, I'm sure the courts will see. Justice Jyoti has been extremely astute in all her observations thus far. And, as you rightly said, the Indian judiciary is extremely powerful, and it's just
It is.
time. Yeah.
It is powerful. And I'm thankful that we have them. I'm thankful that we have them.
Thanks so much, Mandhira. I mean, you've really been very supportive and responsive. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Pooja.
What can I say? That's it for today with Mandhira. At the heart of every inheritance fight is a family just trying to make sense of loss. Until next time, this is Pooja signing off from InControversial, where we question what really matters. Please do drop in your comments and let us know what you think.